Hello, welcome back to Operation Crossbow. This is Japan turn 11. We we succeeded on finishing long-range aircraft, so we got that now. Weren't able to finish improved factories, but maybe we'll get that next turn, if there is a next turn. Purchases. We are going to buy 2 Marines, a militia upgrade, a fighter, 3 infantry, lend-lease the Germans a strategic bomber, and the Italians a transport for 48. And then we are going to spend the remaining 2 on Dadao in Yunnan. Right there. Or, I guess Kwangtung is better. Yeah, we'll probably go for Kwangtung. It doesn't matter. There's still two spent. There's 2 adjacent territories. Combat moves. Um, these 2 subs are not raiding. This sub is going to come down 1 to raid here. This seaplane in Formosa is going to map the French sub. This seaplane in Kyushu is going to map this French sub. Um, I think we'll leave those escorting ships where they are. These 2 subs are raiding. This sub is raiding. Nothing much is going on over here. These two destroyers in port will pick up the 2 Marines from Tokyo and Honshu. And they will go 1, 2, 3 to Midway, drop them off there. This destroyer up here, pick up Marine from the Aleutian Islands, go 1, 2, 3. There, drop another Marine Midway. This is all just to help me figure out where everything's going. This is Hawaii and Midway set up right there. Another destroyer from Wake, gonna pick up a Marine and go 1, 2. So we have 4 destroyers by Wake with 4 Marines offloading. And then we'll have 2 fighters from the light carriers go 1, 2, 3. 2 movement left because of long-range aircraft. But the 2 light carriers are gonna... Actually, no, the 2 light carriers will go here instead. So will this light carrier and this fighter's come in 1, 2, 3 to Hawaii, along with these 3 fighters and 1 tactical on the fleet carriers. This transport's going to pick up a Marine and Infantry from Wake. Go 1, 2 to Hawaii, drop them off. These 3 heavy cruisers are coming over here, along with these 2 heavy cruisers and 1 battle cruiser, and these 2 battleships are all going to bombard Hawaii. After all of these, 6 Marines and 4 infantry load onto 4 transports and 2 destroyers go 1, 2, 3, offload into Hawaii. Oh, come on. Six there, yep, that should be good. So that's 2 fighters, 4 Marines, yep, all that. This destroyer, the Mariana, is picking up this Marine going 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop it off in Hawaii. Again, all these ships are bombarding. And anything else? No, I do think that should be everything. Yeah. Alright. We'll start with the rating. We can only do 2 damage to the Anzac line, so we'll start with this coastal sub. Red is attacker, +1. No damage. Second coastal sub, +1. That's it. 2 off of Anzac. But they didn't collect their +2 last turn for the no ships being within range, so they're still at 6. We did remember to move that coastal sub down now, so they won't get it this turn. So we don't need to continue with that sub. We'll do Seaplane versus the French sub out of 3. Hit. There we go. And second sub. That is a 7 missed. Alright, so we killed the southern French sub. We'll go to Midway now. Midway is not mountainous, so we have 4 Marines at 2, 2 fighters at 6, versus a militia at 2 and an infantry at 4. So 2s, 6s, and a 4. Their militia got a hit, our Marine and 1 fighter got a hit, so we lose 1 Marine to their infantry and militia. And we capture Midway. With 3 Marines. Next we'll move on to Hawaii, which should be the last battle. Alright, starting off with bombardments. Hawaii is mountainous, so that'll affect our infantry, but not the bombardments. We've got 5 at 2, 1 at 3, and 2 at 4. Yep. Here we go. There's 1, 2 first strikes, so I assume that will go to the militia. And then we have 12, 11, or 13 at 1. Yep, 13 at 1. There's 1, 2 hits. We've got 4 at 6 and 1 at 7. Alright, 2 more hits. No target select though. They've got 3 AA shots at 3. Whew, they just missed. Alright, and 5 at 4. 2 hits. I'll go to 2 Marines. And I got 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will press on. We've got 4 at 6 for the fighters. It's 1, 2 hits. That's all we need. And they've got 2 4s back. No hits. So Japan captures Hawaii with 2 Marines as casualties. And now we get to decide which way we want to go next. So all the planes land on the carriers, including these 2, which have two movement left. There we go. The light cruiser and one of the destroyers that did not carry anything, it started there, are going to go 1, 2, 3. Send them to the Carolines. They'll go in port. Seaplane will land back in Formosa. This seaplane will go back to Honshu. These 3 infantry from Western Manchuria are going to walk to Eastern Manchuria. Cavalry is going to run down to Korea. Infantry from Korea is going to Western Manchuria, or Eastern Manchuria, and motorized is going to go. It's going to rail to Korea. The tactical NAM Tonkin is going 1, 2, 3, 4 to Maharashtra, along with this tactical from Kolkata. These 4 infantry are going to walk back into Kolkata. This infantry will rail to. Oh, we already used our rail. Oh no, we have 2. We got access to resources. Yeah, so that infantry will rail to Calcutta. This Marine will retreat back to Alaska. These 2 subs will go 1, 2, 3 to go back down by Cape Town. we have completed the, what is it, Pacific Islands, Pacific Buffer Zone objective, which gives us coastal artillery or forts in those islands, I think. Fort or coastal, yeah. So we're gonna put probably a fort in Midway. What is it? A 2 Midway, Wake, and Guam, I think it is. Yeah. Wake, Midway, a 2, and Guam. Yep. So yeah, the fort will go in Midway. And I think that is all for non-combat. I know we'll walk this infantry to Southwest Africa, this infantry to Buchanan Land. No, they'll both stay in Buchanan Land, and yeah, that'll be it for non-combat and placement. Alright, fighter will go to Tokyo. 2 Marines will go to Kyushu. The militia upgrade will go to South Africa. Infantry to Calcutta. Infantry to Am Tonkin. Infantry to Rihi. This submerged, so it can't blockade that or interdict. There shouldn't be any subs in our way for this because that's sunk, so they'll just go up here. Italian transport, when we get up to Egypt, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll go right here. Yeah, they don't need to go in port. And the strategic bomber will go in Western Yugoslavia and go up to it'll go around this way up into Western Germany. And we roll for Dadao. We're going to go for Kwangtung at 2 territories plus 2 that we spent on it, so 4. That is a success. Alright, now we roll recruitment for Dadao, which is now at 3. Missed that. Alright, and we collect we collect 49 plus 10, 59, 62. A nice little bit of money there for the Japanese. And it is off to the Commonwealth. See you next time, maybe.